What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I'm late today, getting myself organized. We got some stuff we've got to cook. Gotta make my coffee. Gotta roast my sesame seeds. All right, I'm gonna make my coffee first. What up, everybody? I'm just making my coffee. Good day, everybody. Happy Saturday. What's up, Pro Pyro? What is up, Bernie? And what is up, Have Fun in Nature? Thank you guys for hanging out. What's cooking? Well, this is what we've got. We've got parsley that I just harvested from the grow tower. We're gonna make some tabbouleh salad with our cherry tomatoes and parsley. So I was gonna make bruschetta, but I have so much parsley that I thought, what's something that I can use both parsley and tomatoes for? So we've got our cherry tomatoes. Good morning, Les. Good morning, Fred. And good morning, Raphael. And then we're gonna make our chili oil. We're doing another round of chili oil, except this time, I learned last time, we're gonna make it different. Chili oil should be more toasty tasting, should have more of like a smoky or roasted taste to it. And the recipe didn't call for roasted peppers, but I'm gonna roast the peppers first. So I've got the oven preheating to 400. We're gonna put them on a baking tray. And Raphael says, I look energized today. Actually, really tired today. I know I say that all the time, but today I'm really tired. And I'm just waiting for my coffee to be ready. So I think I'm overcompensating, trying to have some pep in my step. All right, so sesame seeds, I didn't toast them enough last time. I want them more toasted. Just gonna grab my coffee. It's ready. Iced coffee is a whole process. You got to make the coffee cool down before you pour it over ice. Otherwise, all the ice melts and you get a really watered down coffee. Oh, I thought something bad happened because he said my sympathies. Oh, Bernie, our 10 P's for Bernie, everybody. Monday to Friday, got to go to work. And then on Saturday, got to go to the in-laws. Holy crap. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. It's lunchtime in the house too, Fred. Gotta look alive, so need some caffeine in me. All right. My secret stash of plastic straws. I call them the outlaws, LOL. Okay, so prefacing with I'm really uncoordinated in the kitchen, just so you guys aren't like, what the heck is she doing? All right, so first things first, we're gonna have to multitask, so I have to remember not to forget. All right, so waiting for the oven. I'm gonna put the little pan on low, and I'm going to roast some sesame seeds. I also didn't do as much as I should have last time. I want more. And I'm making a mess everywhere. All right, so we're gonna roast these low and slow. All right, so that's the sesame seeds. So while we wait for the peppers to roast in the oven, we're gonna prep the tabbouleh. Tabbouleh is pretty easy. You just chop everything up and put it together. So I picked the easy stuff, you guys. All right, so I've got my tray here. I'm gonna lay out peppers on the tray. So we've got a nice variety of colors. There we go. And we're gonna pop those in the oven. Let that go until they're kind of charred. I want them to be like black. Like, you know, when you put them on the barbecue, they get like charred and burnt. Good morning, Mia Lifestyle. Princess in the kitchen today. All right, so I'm gonna put a timer on. Honestly, I get very distracted very easily. So I'm gonna do 7 minutes so I can just keep an eye on it. So we've got sesame seeds. This is all of our parsley for the tabbouleh. Look how beautiful that looks. So I just went down, harvested a bunch. And for those of you that don't know what tabbouleh is, I think it's Lebanese or Syrian, I don't know, some kind of Middle Eastern salad. It's parsley based. Typically, there's a grain in it, bulgur wheat, and they throw that in at the end. So it's chopped parsley, tomatoes, onions, and then lemon, olive oil, and that's it. It's a very basic recipe, but I am gonna add in sumac. Sumac, a sour kind of seasoning. It tastes so good. So we're not gonna add as much lemon in. It's so yummy. It almost tastes like a flavorful citric acid. Lebanese bulgur. Yeah, but I don't want it with bulgur. I just want straight up parsley, onion, and tomato. So we're gonna start chopping our tomatoes. The key to a good tabbouleh is very finely chopped. Sumac is a small reddish berry, yes, and it's ground up into a spice or a seasoning. So I'm just gonna make sure my knife is sharp. I think it's sharp, feels sharp. Bring you guys over here. Yeah, we're making two things at once. We're making, what's up, Ray? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. We're making, we're making tabbouleh salad, and we're making chili oil. I was gonna make the bruschetta today, and I ended up using a lot of the tomatoes last night, so I didn't have enough. I mean, I could technically still make bruschetta, but I feel like tabbouleh salad. I will for sure grow, or Fred, I'm not really using, for the tabbouleh, I'm not really using a recipe. Like I have one on my other device just in case, but the chili oil, I did follow the recipe last time, but now we're really just going to kind of make it our own now that I know the basics that go into it. All right, so I took off all the stems and leaves from my tomatoes. Now we cut. I'm gonna go as small as I can. I don't know if this knife is sharp enough though. Let's see if I've got something sharper. Yeah, I need it like, you gotta have really, really sharp. What's up, Rocco? Thanks for out. Yeah, so I will post these recipes for you guys. The chili oil recipe is technically posted in the comments of the chili oil video, but I will, I need something, I don't know, I feel like it's not sharp enough. All right, something's gotta be sharp enough out of these three. I have a sharpener, but nope, this one was better. It's like I throw my stuff in the sink and then it gets dull and then, yeah. But you want to chop it as thin as possible. A lot of recipes call for removing the seeds, but I don't care. What's up, Bobby? And what's up, Corey? Good morning, you guys. We are cooking in the kitchen today. I am just chopping up my tomatoes. We're roasting our peppers for the chili oil. I am chopping up my tomatoes for the tabbouleh and roasting our sesame seeds. So we got a few things going on, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to chop these as finely as possible. Dang it, you're making me hungry already. Oh, you guys just wait. You guys just wait. So how's everybody doing today? It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day. It's actually gonna be like summer weather today in October. Summer in October. Let me just check on these peppers. Oh, we got a ways to go. Sesame seeds. Oh God, main dad's here. Every time I'm in the kitchen, I get nervous when people that actually do this for a living watch, because I hate when people watch me in the kitchen. So it's like, why am I doing a live in the kitchen? But what's up, main dad? Good morning. Thanks for being here. I'm just kidding. Hope you have a day off today. That would be cool. See, I wonder why my knives are dull, and it's because I'm doing this. "45 hours at the moment." Wow, we're under a winter storm warning in northwest Montana. Wow, well, Montana, you guys get the snow usually before we do out here, but wow, that's so early it feels like. Today it's 25 degrees Celsius, sunny. Well, I don't know if it's 25 right now, but it's gonna get to 25 this afternoon. So this tabbouleh is gonna look nice too, because the tomatoes, we've got tricolor cherry tomatoes. I gotta try that fried green tomato recipe. Maybe that'll be the next TFP in the kitchen installment, you guys, or episode or segment or whatever you want to call it. I was actually gonna take you guys down to harvest the parsley and then come up, but all right, let's check on our so there it is, not ready yet. We want them to be like charred though. But it smells great. Usually starts snowing here in October. Yeah, some years we've gotten snow pretty early. Some years it's been like October or whatever, but usually we have like one light snow maybe in November. And usually we don't have full-blown winter until after the holidays. But in Canada, it's already Thanksgiving next week. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll do a TFP in the kitchen and we'll harvest our sage and we'll make stuffing for a Thanksgiving special. What's up, calves? Good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon, I should say. Just chopping up our tomatoes for a tabbouleh salad. Make sure everything's finely chopped, and because these are cherry tomatoes, it's kind of a pain actually. Make sure my sesame seeds don't burn. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do a tomato episode. I will be. I'm just waiting for more ripe tomatoes. This is all that's ripe right now. I picked everything. But, I mean, I had quite a nice haul over the last week. If I look at all the tomatoes combined that I harvested, good job. Got a lot. And let's see if this one feels sharper now, please. I don't know. Yeah, I told you guys, some people are so quick at this stuff. I'm so slow when it comes to chopping and cutting. I love stuffing. Yeah, me too. Oh, turkey. I've been thinking about getting chickens, but turkeys. But I'm not a turkey fan. I really don't like turkey. No matter how you cook it, I don't like it. I like steak, red meat. Not a poultry gal. I'm just gonna speed up this process here. Let's frickin' go, man. Green tomatoes in a brown paper bag in a drawer. Looks good. For what? To ripen them? Oh, smoked turkey? See, I don't know, man. I'm just not a big, I don't know, not big on it. It's dry. Whew. All right, so they're starting to char in the oven, so we good. We're getting somewhere. Whoop, almost lost a tomato. All right, I'm gonna be more engaged as soon as I finish this, you guys. I'm just trying to not slice my finger. Kind of consuming. Main dad, you gotta do this crap all day? How many knives will it take? LOL. RJS, you know what? I'm just trying to make sure my knife is sharp enough to get really small pieces, and I'm not getting small enough pieces, so I keep switching my knife to see. Fried green tomatoes are good. I gotta try that. Actually, I'm gonna find a recipe for that. That'll be our next TFP in the kitchen. I got so many green tomatoes. I turn the heat down on my sesame seeds. I don't want them to burn, but they're getting nice and roasty. We want them to be like a nice golden color. tomatoes are almost chopped. Almost done, almost done. I mean, I made a bruschetta. It is enough, but. I think I was doing better with this one. I gotta sharpen these. Up on some chat. Oh, calves, that's me every day. I can never spell. Fried green tomatoes in the red eye, gray, and bacon. I don't know what that meant, but in my defense, Bernie, I've only made turkey fires, LOL. I'm bored, so peeling a pound bag of carrots while I cook and listen to you. Nice. You can help me chop up some tomatoes, main dad. Let's check on our peppers here. All right, another five. Red eye gravy and bacon. I've never heard of red eye. You mean rib eye? Bobby, as long as you're not my neighbor, LOL. All right. So after this, we chop up we dice the onions, we chop the parsley, mix it all together, lemon, salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil if we want, sprinkle some sumac, and we done. A quick salad, and it's great if you don't have lettuce or you want something fresh and kind of sour, but you don't have lettuce, want something different. I've got an apron that I was gonna wear for today's live, but it's got swear words on, so I don't want it to get flagged. One more tomato, and we done with the tomatoes. All right, so we've got our chopped tomatoes here. We're going to dice up some other stuff. They were fried on concrete by design. What does the apron say? It says, I'll feed all of you bleepers. Red eye gravy. Okay, I'll have to try it. Looking so good. Thanks so much, Raphael. All right, we're gonna get these in a bowl. give this a rinse and dry. So let's dry to chop the parsley. Hang tight. Check on our peppers first. Those tomatoes must be sweet. Some of them are sweet, some of them are tart. You can actually see or taste the difference between the ones that were with proper nutrients and like proper pH. You can actually see the difference. Hang on one second here. Put on do not disturb, because sometimes I get texts when I'm in the middle of my live and it distracts me. All right, let's check on these peppers now. Whew. All right. Ooh. We starting to char. Can you guys see that, or am I in your way? A little longer, maybe 5 more minutes. All right, in that time, we'll chop up our onion. I don't have a day off till Monday. I'm lucky. Lauren Help is leaving this week. Oh, if I'm lucky. Wow. All right. Get a bowl. So I've got this here. All right. We want it as finely chopped as possible. But you don't want to like squish it and make it mushy either. That's what we got so far. 75 right now. I'm cold actually, but I think one of those mangoes snob hoodies, LOL. Florida is beautiful any time of year. It really is. I mean, that's quite a bit of parsley. I mean, I could get away with a smaller bowl, I think, but whatever. That's what I mean by I waste dishes. I'm like a dude. I mess in the kitchen. What is up, jackasses? Happy Saturday. Good morning. Right in time for lunch. So we've got two different varieties of parsley in this tabbouleh salad. See what I mean? I make a mess, everything goes all over the place. So uncoordinated. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty finely chopped. You could do more, you could do less. It's really whatever you want. Whatever you want. I watched this lady on YouTube, and she's always like, my kitchen my way, your kitchen your way. So you could do whatever the heck you want in your kitchen. All right. Parsley's chopped. Tomatoes are chopped. I'm gonna dice half an onion. I'm gonna check on my peppers quick. All right, so I'll show you guys. This is what we want, charred, right? The chili oil is gonna have such a better flavor with charred peppers versus we did before, just the raw peppers. The recipe called for just fresh peppers, but all right, we're gonna get these out of the oven. Let them cool. We can finish off our tabbouleh as these cool, and then we're gonna move on to the chili oil. So there it is. We've got our charred peppers. We're gonna let them cool, and then we're gonna cut them. I don't even know if I should seed them. Maybe I want a little extra spicy chili oil. I was gonna remove the seeds, but we'll see how complicated it gets. All right, turn off the oven. We've got our chili peppers cooling here. What's up, MK? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. Put a wet towel under your cutting board. It might help. Well, I would have before, but now it's too late. I already chopped the parsley, but that's okay. Now we're gonna chop our onion, or dice our onion. I want to as fine as possible. We got some flying onions, no big deal. So I almost want like minced. What am I missing? Dear goodness, child, you scare me with a knife with love, of course. LOL. Why? What's so scary about me? With afraid I'm gonna do this? Accidentally slice my finger off? You know how many times I've hurt myself in the kitchen? Mia, don't worry. Most of our knives have been dull. Exactly. You guys have nothing to worry about. There's a reason why all the knives in this house are dull. It's because if I'm going to be using them, they have to be. that's enough onion. The rest we'll use for our, you do not have, am I a lefty or is camera backwards? My camera's backwards. I'm a right-handed gal. I mean, that's pretty fine, right? Could be a little finer. Who wants to chip in for a knife sharpener for TFP, LOL? I've got one. Why aren't you crying when cutting the onion? Because I've learned a special way to cut the onion so you don't cry. There's a specific way to cut, like, I don't know, against the membranes that break, that release the stuff that make you cry or something. Don't ask me why, I just know how. Also, it's a sweet onion. It's not super potent. All right, I think we're good. I'm happy with it. Wait, what? No crying without wearing a scuba? Must know more. Yeah, I'll show you guys. We're gonna cut this onion for the chili oil. So I don't know if it's the right or wrong way, but it works for me. And weigh lots of onion, need to chop more parsley. I actually like, there's quite a bit of parsley, you guys. It doesn't look it, but it's quite a bit. And you guys have to remember, this isn't store-bought parsley. This is TFP, well, it's so pungent that I couldn't even say that. I was like, this is TFP parsley. TFP parsley is much more pungent than store-bought, and so it is more. You need other stuff to mix in. Wait, what? No crying without wearing a scuba mask? I must know more. The live is brought to you by Folgers, LOL. For the low price of a cup of coffee, you can help TFP have sharp knives, LOL. Or get a water chiller. That's gonna be more than a price of a cup of coffee, but LOL. We're picking on TFP, but she keeps asking for it. Yeah, it's content, you guys. You give me something to talk about. The fresh parsley, yes. The fresh parsley. All right, so we're gonna put our onion in the bowl with our tomato. I mean, I should just, maybe we need a bigger bowl. My spoon, mix it so that the onion and tomato are combined. I mean, it is quite a bit of onion, but onion is good. It's all good. Plus it's sweet onions. Sweet onions, good. All right, so I'm just gonna combine this. I should be using a bigger bowl so it's easy. See what I mean, you guys? You guys are gonna start to see what I mean. I say I waste so many freaking dishes and I make such a freaking mess, but it makes for entertainment. So there you go. It's really wonderful cooking with fresh food. Absolutely. I try to show you guys full scope of how it goes. You grow your food, you harvest it, you cook with it. All right, so we've got our onion and tomato that's minced / chopped, and we're gonna combine it with our parsley, and then just do lemon, salt, pepper, and sumac. I'm just gonna check the recipe, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Let's see. There's nothing quite like getting fresh produce in the comfort of your own home. I know, right? What's up, Mofiz? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Good morning. The fresh parsley would make a great product name at the grocery store, for real. Yes. Everything would be the fresh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe I didn't send myself the Tabbouleh link. All right. Well, I think that's it. All right, we dice everything. Oh, we're missing cucumbers. That's what we're missing, but that's okay. Cucumbers would be so good. The fresh blah, blah, blah. Exactly. A giant bag of chocolate chip cookie dough? No, it's on sugar. Chop the parsley, add the cucumber, onion, and tomato to a large bowl. Add the chopped parsley, lemon juice, and olive oil. All right. So, I mean, I could probably add it into here, but we'll do the opposite. Let me put this here for a second. And the thing about tabbouleh is it's gotta sit for a while in the fridge. Over time, the flavors develop and it really starts to evolve. So you don't want it, you can eat it right away, but it tastes better. It tastes better to bring, or to, I was gonna say better to bring to your in-laws because I'm reading what Bernie says. It tastes better to put it in the fridge, let it sit for a bit. Okay, so we got our onions and tomatoes. We've got all of our chopped parsley here. And that's not all the parsley. I still have more parsley I could harvest if I wanted to. So I think there's a reason, right? You add the parsley to the stuff and not the stuff to the parsley. You don't want, still got our sesame seeds roasting for the chili oil. Almost there. All right, so now we're just gonna combine. We're gonna add lemon juice. I'm gonna add a little bit, so normally recipe call for olive oil, but to be honest, you don't even need it. I have some out here, just some organic olive oil. So the only thing that's not organic in this right now is the onion. The onion is not organic. Everything else is organic. The parsley, the tomatoes, the olive oil. Actually, I lied. The lemon's not organic. Onion cookies, LOL. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You should do chocolate covered garlic for your in-laws, Bernie. Make them think that you've brought a box of chocolates, but meanwhile, it's chocolate covered garlic. All right, so I want to flip you guys around and show you, or I can just bring you guys down this way. But you can see that, in fact, even though it looked like a lot of toppings, maybe we'll use the tongs, will be easier. Even though it looked like a lot of toppings, it's really not that much. The ratio is actually pretty good. You're going to see once we actually start to incorporate it all. So normally at this point in time, people would add in their dressing and their bulgur wheat. Bulgur wheat is a grain. It kind of bulks up the salad and makes it more dense. But I don't really care to add that. Plus I don't have any, so we're not, I don't know if this is, I don't think it's traditional tabbouleh without bulgur, but now we're gonna add in our lemon juice. God, I'm making such a mess. And I need some coffee. Been working so hard. Add garlic for in-laws. I'm not eating at y'all house, lol. And habaneros as less suggested. 14 grams of decarboxylated herb. I need to buy the stuff to make homemade tamales for the holidays. What's up, Honder? Thank you for joining. All right, what am I here? Bobby, you're safe at dinner time, don't worry. Now I see why you have so much parsley growing. Wow, that's a lot. Yes, but tabbouleh salad is the best, you guys, especially on like a hot day. It's such a refreshing salad. I have yet to reach the level of all the ingredients from dinner tonight. That is so cool. Yes, that is so cool. I've only done it once where I had a cucumber tomato salad with, oh no, it had onion in it, but oh no, maybe I didn't put onion in it. I think I've only done it once where it was just fully stuff that I grew. But once I'll have tomatoes, I'll have all the herbs, and I'll have eggplant. We can make eggplant parmesan with everything from the garden. It's gonna be so cool. Love it when the hostess seats a 17 and 12 and doesn't tell us and get the order at once. Oh man, the ASMR is real today, Bro Pyro. Love that scraping sound. Oh God, it's probably like nails on a chalkboard. Love eggplant lasagna, yum. And yeah, that sucks, main dad. Hopefully it's somewhat of an easy day. All right, we got some lemon, some freshly ground pepper. Use that. I already took the cap off. Duh. Sumac, that's ground into a spice or seasoning, and it's so freaking good. It's like sour and tangy, and it's so yummy. If you've ever had pickled onions and sumac, just a little bit. Less is more. Got my sesame seeds roasting. All right, tabbouleh is complete. Might add a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. She knows you're the best is the only reason she did it. She has faith, faith, faith. True. Or maybe the hostess just has something, is out to get you and wants you to have a busy day. Where did you get the sumac? I got it from a Middle Eastern grocery store in North York, Lawrence and Vic Park. That's a very Middle Eastern area. And they've got tons of different seasonings and spices and all kinds of great stuff that normally you don't find at the regular grocery store. You can find it at any Middle Eastern grocery store. There's one in Scarborough. I think it's Eglinton, and I don't remember, but it's called Adonis. And it's like a Mediterranean / Middle Eastern grocery store as well. And they've got all kinds of stuff. All right, we're gonna taste it. Make sure we need any salt or anything like that, but I'll show you guys. I'll flip it around. Tabbouleh. I mean, I left a few longer stems, but oh well, I don't care. If I were serving it, I would do a better job at making sure I took out all the long stems, but that's okay. So yeah, I mean, the parsley ratio, like we could use more tomato and onion actually. I knew that, I didn't think I had that much parsley. So we're gonna taste it now and see, is it good? Is it not? Then we're gonna move on to the chili oil. Actually, I want a fork. Tabbouleh, queen of salads. I love tabbouleh. All right, we're gonna try a bite. It's a big, but it's just parsley. Mmm. Oh my God. So good. Honestly, that is so good. And it's only gonna taste better as we let the flavors develop. All right. All right. Beautiful chop, well done. Oh, thank you so much. I was self-conscious about my chopping. I told you guys I hate doing stuff that I'm not super confident in and have people watch me. All right, so that's done. We're gonna put that in the fridge. Clean up all our dishes. Oh my God, that is so good, but you need the sumac in it. The sumac makes that flavor. It's got like this tang. I don't know, man, so good. And even putting it on a sandwich, like putting a bunch of tabbouleh on like whole cut sandwich with some melted cheese, and oh man, that'd be so good. Tacos or fajitas, totally. You know what you could do? You could do like a Middle Eastern style taco. Chicken shawarma tacos. It'd be so good with some chili oil, some tabbouleh. Oh my God, you guys. All right, I'm gonna cover this. Gonna go in the fridge. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yes, so good. So it is a salad. It's considered a salad, but you can put it as a topping pretty much on anything. It's even burger. I think I showed you shawarma I had here. Yes, you did, Les. Or even like kebabs with rice, and then you put the tabbouleh, like just, you can eat it with the kebabs and with the rice. It's so good. All right, fridge it goes. All right, so now I'm gonna just reset myself here. Just gonna rinse this off. I love shawarma with tabbouleh, tahina, and pickled turnips. Yum, that sounds so good. I feel like I'm not as cultured as the group here. I've never heard of tabbouleh, lol. Ooh, kebab like the way this weekend. Yes, so you throw some kebabs on the grill, right? You make some like basmati rice. You make a little garlic sauce, and then you plate the rice with the kebabs on the rice. dollop garlic sauce on the kebabs, and then tabbouleh like right next to it. Me neither, Bernie. It looks like something I would scrape off my plate because it was touching meat or potatoes. I love to make derbs. What's that, Pro Pyro? Wonder how it would taste with some sort of cooked pasta. It's more of a fresh, sour taste, so I don't know. It could be good. It could be good. All right, this is cooled down. See what this looks like to just kind of skim and take the seeds out. I don't think it's worth it. I think we should just stick the seeds in the food processor. We'll see how long this takes. But this time we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna be more efficient. Last time I sat here chopping it, we're just gonna get everything in cold pasta salad would be so good, yes. Yeah, I have a jar of them in the fridge. Jar of what? Oh, pickled turnip, yum. Okay. All right, so the ones that I removed seeds from are just gonna go right into the processor. I mean, some of these, I feel like they'd be good just to eat on their own because they're roasted. I don't know, I know some are spicier than others, but. The thing is, I feel like I'm losing a lot of the flesh inside, so I kind of want to, I might not remove all the seeds. Actually, let me just see. Yeah, see, it's tough because the seeds are spicy. So if you don't want the chili oil to be super spicy, you remove the seeds. But because I did char them and they're so small, I want to be careful because look, I'm removing the flesh too, and that's the stuff with flavor. What is up, Michael? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. My knowledge of food stems from my grandma telling me, shut up and eat it, LOL. Yeah, you could totally explore different food. I thought shut up and eat it was 2 food groups. I decarboxylate super lemon and add 14 grams into the mixture. Okay. I would that make like an infused chili oil or something? I have trying and exploring a lot more food and culture now that I'm an adult. Good, nice. It's always good to experience new types of foods or cuisine. Oh my gosh, I'm so uncoordinated. You see, I meant to put it in the seed bowl and I put it in the, honestly, all over the place. In hindsight now, I realize that I should have, I mean, they wouldn't have roasted the same, but I feel like I should have removed the seeds first, or maybe some of them we just leave the seeds in. All right, now the sesame seeds are much more toasted than they were. Oh, see, I'm putting them in the wrong pile. Come on, Natalie, focus. Focus, focus. I think some of them I might just put in with the seed because, like I said, I feel like I'm taking out too much of the flesh. Yeah, do not touch your face. Every meal should have carboxylated bud. Yes. If that YouTube channel, Diamond Delight, will explain it way better. Okay, I haven't had a chance to take a look yet. Yeah, don't touch your eyes. Oh my gosh. Don't do it. You guys, I'm gonna learn how to make infused foods. I wanna make infused salad dressing. And then I can really be like a lettuce snob. Thank you so much, Showreel. Appreciate you. Main dad, no. If this chili oil is, maybe it won't be so spicy. Do carboxylate some rosin. Rosin? I don't know if I pronounced that wrong. Some of them are really packed seeds, like even this one here. But it's gonna give us a very different product now that we've roasted the peppers. What time is it? 1:07. 1:07. All right, gotta hustle. And shatter cookie pie for dessert. Yum. Running around with my dangling it's in a cup of water. I don't know what you mean by that, but maybe I missed something. Oh, wash before you pee. I figured that out. Oh, okay. I was like, I must have missed something in the chat. Oh, man. Freaking knew I was gonna burn some of those sesame seeds. Well, they're not burnt, they're just like really roasted. All right, so putting all the chilies in the processor, we're gonna dice a bit more onion. We're going to get some garlic, some brown sugar, some rice vinegar, and the sesame seeds. Also, it's going to take less time to cook it down because it's going to have less moisture in it because we roasted the peppers beforehand. Last time we had to cook it down for like 15 minutes before the moisture evaporated. I'm using that line, it's not burnt, it's just really roasted. Yeah, that's what I tell myself, you guys. I mean, look how tiny this pepper is. Like, what the heck? Even a point in getting that in there. I'm not sleeping. I blink slowly. All right. Done. Don't touch my face. Don't touch my face. Don't touch my face. Where's my leftover onion? I mean, it doesn't really matter how I cut the onion because it's all going in the food processor anyways. All right, so while we do that, we gotta heat the oil. How much oil do I need? I'm trying to remind myself, don't touch my face, don't touch my face. I wonder how vacuum sealed peppers fare if shipped. Yeah, that's a great question. Wash your hands now that the peppers are done. I know it won't go away completely, but it'll help a little, right? I'm sure it will, but I'm stubborn. Plus, I'm on a time crunch to get this done. I don't want to take too long. All right, 6 cloves of garlic, blah, blah, blah. 1.5 cups of neutral oil. We've got our avocado oil, 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups. We got to heat oil in a pot. Where's the pot? Definitely won't hurt to wash your hands. Yes, you guys are correct. I'm stubborn AF. I'm gonna finish this step and then I'll go wash my hands. So, half a cup of oil on medium heat and add the chili garlic mixture. Increase heat to medium high. Put it on low, 1/2 cup. All right, we're at 1.5 until you get to 1 cup. More. All right. Reserve that. Now, the rest of the onion. No hand washing, no water chili, this is chaos. Just contaminated the oil and your phone. Yup, I know, that's okay. Character building, you guys. That's my lesson for not washing my hands. All right, I'm gonna cut a little bit more onion. I'm gonna dice it so that the food processor doesn't have to do that much work. All right, put the onion in the food processor. As I spill a bunch on the floor. do the garlic real quick. This is heating. Put that on low heat. All right. Look how big these garlic cloves are. They're huge. So I'm gonna add in, it's calling for 6 cloves of garlic. Last time I actually added in extra. I'm gonna do 5 since these are large cloves. Yeah, they're huge. As long as she doesn't pick her nose, we're good. I'm LOL hash, I'm so OCD, LOL the chaos. Chaos, she's a wild one. Oh man, I'm chaos for sure. Glad you guys are finally getting to know me. Nice to meet you. All right. Garlic. And yes, there is no nose picking here. Am I growing my own garlic? One day, Bernie, but no. Are you kidding? I'd be bragging about it if I grew this garlic with such huge cloves. Bad clove here. All right. All right. Now, garlic press. Heart-shaped garlic press. My BIL brother-in-law. Like, what's BIL? I'm growing garlic this year. We'll start planting into this month. Les, what are the tricks and tips? Huge garlic cloves. I planted store-bought, but that never worked. Good question. That's why my knives are dull, because I do shit like that. These garlic cloves are not easy to crush. All right, we got the garlic. We got the onion. What am I missing? All right, vinegar. 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Rice vinegar. I'm gonna use rice vinegar in my chili oil. 1, 2, like literally just had enough. It's almost done. Pause. for 1 tablespoon of sugar, which is 15 mils. I'm just gonna eyeball it. That looks like it's like a tablespoon. Okay, so we got the chilies, garlic, salt. How much salt? 1 tablespoon of salt. Heavy bottom pan, oil, medium heat. All right, so this is heating. We're gonna get this chopped up in the processor, and then we are good to go. Catching up on some chats. I can't lie, those jeans. Good, thank you. Well, I don't know about, what was I gonna say? Make sure like isn't from China. Oh, never from China. Garlic from China. Yeah, that's what we buy at the grocery store. That's what they try to sell at the grocery store. But when we have garlic in Canada that you can buy, that was exactly a tablespoon for sure. Looked like it. I'll buy starters coming season from a legit seed shop. Yeah, honestly, it depends where you get it from. Like Les said, if it's from a good luck. No slight to China. It's just what is happening here? Why isn't it? Huh. Don't buy bootleg movies or from China. I mean, my entire tent is pretty much from China. Okay. So, like I said, we're gonna get a much different product now. And this is because we roasted the peppers. It already smells different than the last time. All right, so all we've got to do is put it in the oil and cook it down until the moisture evaporates, and we're done. We put it in a jar. That's it. Oh man, if I had shawarma, I would make or like all the ingredients to make shawarma. It'd be so good to have a shawarma wrap with the tabbouleh salad. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys here, flip you around, and show you what we're doing. Good afternoon, Eddie. All right, so now this is what it looks like with the roasted peppers. Different than the last time. Last time it looked like strawberry daiquiri. You're not wrong. Yes, you're definitely not wrong. 2 varieties I like to grow called Music and Red German, LOL. Garlic varieties, Les? Okay, so I'm just gonna try to put a little bit in. All right, we're good. So we're gonna put it in. I'm gonna continuously mix it. This is to evaporate any moisture. What's up, Reef? Hey, this is something you can make with all your peppers. I saw your awesome pepper haul. Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh, smells so much better than the last time, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna get a spoon so we can whip it. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. I remember buying bootleg movies that people recorded with a camcorder in there. Yes. And everyone stood up to go, yes. And then you'd hear like people chewing popcorn, people coughing. It's like, seriously? All right, I turn the heat up just slightly. While it heats up, I'm going to just clean all this stuff up here. Alright, so you want to let this simmer maybe for like 10 minutes. And then that's it. And then we let it cool. We jar it. Whoop. Made a mess. And that's it. Done. Another batch of chili oil, except this time we've perfected the recipe and made it our own. It smells, I can't even describe to you how good it smells. Yeah, it smells really, really good. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Leave this here, leave this here. So we've got more oil because when we're done, we're gonna top the jar off with some additional oil. This prevents like bacteria and mold growth and stuff. I had another jar, it's almost done. I've almost gone through the entire jar of chili oil. So I don't have to really worry about like mold growth or anything because I eat it quite fast. I remember, oh, I read that. Yes, garlic varieties. Bobby, I remember that too. Also one of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld. Which one is that? I don't remember. Oh my God, you have nice skin, Fresh Princess. Nice skin? Oh, thank you. I beg to differ, but okay, thanks. Making jam later, yum. Oh my God, you guys, this smells so freaking good. But it does burn my eyes. Wow, it really does burn my eyes. Okay. Okay, people, I washed my hands. All right, so what time is it? 1:30. So yeah, our tabbouleh is done. We've got our chili oil. What should I make for dinner, you guys? Should I have like a Middle Eastern burger with my tabbouleh on the burger and chili oil? And like garlic sauce and stuff. Oh, right, I remember that. He messes it up. Freaking Kramer. Now I'm craving shawarma. Me too. Les, I'm hoping I grow some Fuji apple trees. Oh my gosh. Sounds so good. Fuji apples are great. I don't know if there's vinegar in there, but boiling anything with vinegar kills my lungs. Yes, rice vinegar's in there. And yes, definitely, you can feel it in your lungs. Don't know if there's been, oh, I already read that, jeez. Yes, oh my gosh, that was hilarious when Kramer paints ultra wide lanes. No, I liked the periscope episode where there's a periscope sticking out of the, was it a car or a taxi or something? It was funny. I think I'm just hungry. Me too, you guys. This smells so good. I actually can't wait to try this compared to the other one. It's going to be so good. Also because the sesame seeds are much more roasted now. Do I have an exhaust fan? Yeah, but I don't need it. I'm actually enjoying this smell, and it's really opening up my lungs, you guys. Just put this here. All right, where's my coffee? Put my oil away. Put my sumac away. Put my sesame seeds away. Put my away. What's up, Stang Man? Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. All right, gotta put this container. Soup Nazi is the best episode. Yes. No soup for you. Can I get a lobster bisque, please? You can't ask for any modifications or anything. I love it. But you know what? I feel like that's how I would be if I were a restaurant owner. I'd be such a control freak of a restaurant owner. People would hate to dine at my restaurant. I would like tell people how to stack the food on their fork to get the perfect bite. My favorite was when George pretends to be a marine biologist. No, I like it when he comes up with the name Art Vandelay. He's a, what is he, an importer, an exporter? Or what is he, an art dealer? Art Vandelay? No. What was Art Vandelay again? I forget. All right, so you could see it's turning more into a paste now. I'll show you guys in a minute. Yeah, these aren't, they're not burnt. They're just like super, super roasted. Ooh. So we're gonna add those in. I know he did it for, was it Susan? No, it was when he met some people. Or it was like to get into a party. I don't freaking remember. You know what? I gotta watch Curb again. If any of you guys love Seinfeld, you should totally watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's a hilarious show. All right, let's open the window. It's getting hot in here. Whew. Wow. Pepper really gets in your lungs. All right, so I've got my little jar here. This should fit all of the chili oil that we made. Curb Your Enthusiasm is so hilarious. It's pretty much like all the offensive jokes that you think in your head that you don't want to say out loud. Larry David says it out loud, and it's like, oh my God, did he really just say that, or is he really just doing that? And it's just hilarious. Like, you know, like what happens if someone parks in between two parking spots, and now you have to be the asshole that parks also in between two parking spots because somebody else did. But then when they leave, if they leave before you, now you look like an idiot because you look like the asshole that's parked in two spots. So it's just I don't know, such basic concepts but so funny. Have a great day, Pro. Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. Larry David also made Seinfeld. Yeah, that's why I'm saying he was the co-creator of Seinfeld. So if you love Seinfeld, you'll love Curb Your Enthusiasm. All right, so this has been simmering for like 10 minutes. We'll turn the heat down. I'll show you guys. Yes, I highly recommend Curb. It's so, so, so good. All right, so here it is. It's just simmering right now, but you can see it's like paste now. We turn the heat down. Is it on Prime or Netflix? Neither. It's on Crave. If you're in Canada, it's on Crave, and if you're in the States, it's HBO. There it is. So you can see, we're going to compare it in a sec. I'm going to go get the other chili oil. We're going to put in our sesame seeds. Take this off the heat. Put in my sesame seeds. Kind of fold them in. Make sure it's all nice and incorporated. Oh my gosh, this smells bomb. Like so freaking good. Wow. All right, I'm gonna put you guys here so I can mix this properly. All right. Mix this properly. And we're gonna get it into the jar. I don't know if it's too hot to get in the jar right now, but give it a second. All right, so that's it, you guys. That is the chili oil. I'm just gonna throw this out. Cleaning up after myself, and then that's it. We're pour it in here. We're gonna top it with some oil. And then we done. Falafel with lots of tomatoes. Yes. We're getting a lot of the. Getting a short of the burgers later. Whatever I make, I will make a short out of it. Trust me, I will. Looks so tasty. What time is supper? Yes, this is so good. It's got like this Vietnamese flavor profile, but also good on like pizza and other delicious stuffs. Get it into our jar. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I think it should fit. Might need a bigger jar. Gonna get a bigger jar. Hang tight. Homemade pizza. What do you think? I'm gonna spend all day in the kitchen? Homemade pizza? My time in the kitchen is up, you guys. That's it. I'm done. I'm just gonna feed my dog and that's it. Then I'm leaving the kitchen. So we're gonna get this in the jar and then I'm going to sign off. Just trying to get this jar dry here. Homemade French bread pizza in the air fryer. Just saying. Nice. And yes, I like. Is that carrot? What is that? Pineapple? Carrot? Oh, pineapple. I'm like, oh my gosh, my eyesight's so bad. What is that? I'd put that on a cracker. To be honest, I've done that too. I have pita chips. I put that shit on everything, guys. All right, so we're gonna get it into the jar, and that's it. All right, there it is, jarred and complete. Now, no funnel, no spills. The only spill we got is right here. That's it. Grow it and cook it yourself. Bernie, I'm teaching myself to cook too. This is kind of something, it was a recipe that I initially followed, and then I just kind of made it my own. We're gonna top it with some oil, and as you kind of deplete it, your ratio will change, but you can always top it up with some oil. It's gonna help kind of preserve whatever's left in your jar. So I'm gonna leave it open for now, just so that it can cool, and then store in the fridge. So I'm just, right before I sign off, I'm just gonna show you guys the original one, and I wanna show you guys the difference between roasting everything versus not. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see because the oil has solidified, but this is the oil. It's very different. It's just going to be a very different product. This one is much darker. It actually looks so much better. This is us leveling up to a better recipe, something that's going to just taste so much more like rich compared to the OG. Both are good, but this one is going to be much, much better. So on that note, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with me in the kitchen. I'm going to try to do these often. Whenever I harvest stuff, I'll make something with it so that I can show you guys the variety that I can create out of all the things that I'm growing. So even though I might not have that many different varieties of that many different things, we can find creative ways to use them and cook them differently to keep our meals interesting when you're growing your own. So thank you guys so much. Stang, I like the dark one too. I think it's gonna be so good. That would be good drizzled on top of hummus. Les, you and your hummus, man, you're making me hungry. You guys have an awesome day. I really appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you so much for the support, for the chat, for the company, and I will let you guys know what I end up having for dinner tonight. Come hang out tomorrow. We might be transferring some seedlings into Orange Grow Tower. I have something exciting to show you guys tomorrow. No, it's not a water chiller, but it's something good, exciting. So come hang out, come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and everybody have a wonderful, positive, sunshiny Saturday. Bye, everybody. Oh, don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Bye, everybody. No, it's not a water chiller. Well, because I know all you guys are anxiously awaiting. That's why I posted a video yesterday. I'm like, well, I don't have a water chiller, but what I do got is frozen water bottles. Now I gotta go have some lunch because I'm freaking starving. Bye, everybody.